A very good afternoon to every one of you once again. 35 to 44 I discussed with the homework transactions now. So to start with, Dhruv Modi.
Yes, sir.
Yes, read the 31st transaction and tell me the two effects of it. 35th.
A tone current note of 500 was exchanged for 490.
Yes, what would be the two effects? A tone currency note of 500 was exchanged for 490, or is it a non-economic transaction?
What, sir?
What would be the two effects, or is it a non-economic transaction?
No, sir, it is economic transaction because 10 rupees have been lost.
Very good. Correct. It is an economic transaction. Majority of you have answered it non-economic in the homework I have seen. Okay, I would discuss that with you. Tushti, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
See, a currency note of 500 exchange for 500 is a non-economic transaction because you give 500 and you get back 500.
Yeah.
But here a tone currency note was exchanged for 490. The person taking 500 rupees gave us only 490. So can I say from the business, cash balance will decrease by 10 rupees?
Yes.
So it does have economic value for the business. It is an economic transaction.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Now, all of you understand what would be its two effects. Obviously, it is a new transaction, so every one of you would have got it wrong. Can I say what comes in? Anything comes in?
No, sir.
Nothing comes in. In fact, 10 rupees of cash overall net goes out, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
which expense? Along with expense, all of you note down wherever you have written those three rules. Along with expense, we will also include loss. What else will you include along with expense?
Loss.
Loss.
Okay, expense and loss are of same nature. Is it or not? For the business, the nature of expense and the nature of loss is almost same. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Same way, the nature of gain and income is also same. Expense nature is similar to the nature of loss. Income nature is similar to the nature of gain. So first question, what comes in? Nothing comes in. Second question, now onwards you ask, which expense or loss? Now onwards, what second question you'll ask to yourselves?
Which expense or loss?
Which expense or loss? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So here, which expense or loss? Can I say 10 rupees is the loss for the business?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So you all will write that, okay? First effect would be loss occurs in the business affects either you can write sundry loss account or you can write loss due to tone currency note account. Do you all remember this word sundry we have seen earlier also?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
What
sir.
is sundry expense, not loss, sundry expense?
Several expenses
Like,
of small
Tea and coffee.
yes.
tea and
So can
coffee.
I say here also the loss is very small, 10 rupees loss only.
Yes, sir.
So that's why I call it as which loss? Sundry loss, or you can also call it as miscellaneous loss, right? Okay, so once again, what comes in?
Nothing comes in.
Nothing comes in.
Which expense or loss? Loss occurs
Loss.
in
Loss
the
occurs in
In the
sundry
business.
loss account. Now what goes out? Cash
Cash
Cash.
goes up.
Cash.
goes out, affects
Cash.
Cash
cash
account.
account.
Yes, sir.
group paid for social media advertisement to Facebook rupees 1200.
Yes, sir. Sir, service comes in.
Yes.
Service is an expense.
Yes, advertisement you will say, not service.
Advertisement.
Advertisement is an expense. Okay, not expense, we will call it as expense. Okay. Expense affects which account?
Advertisement account.
Yes, advertisement account. Second effect.
Cash goes out, or is
Yes.
it, or it is credit? Oh,
No,
cash.
cash goes out because services are always cash transaction.
Yeah.
So here social media or Facebook is not important. Cash
हाँ
goes
वो
out,
Facebook.
cash account. Yes, I repeat it once again, everyone be attentive. What comes in, service comes in. That leads to the second question, which expense or loss?
Loss.
Which expense or loss? Advertisement is an expense, affects advertisement account. Then second effect, what goes out? Cash goes out. Okay, that affects cash account. Next transaction, Ishika.
Yes, sir.
Yes, read 37th.
Paid to COVID relief fund of rupees 50,000. So COVID relief fund is expense.
Yes, but we will call it as charity. Are we doing charity or not?
Yes, sir.
So charity is an expense or donation is an expense and affects charity account. Okay, what you had discussed as expense is correct, but you have written COVID relief fund account instead of what will be the name of the account?
Charity account.
Charity account. What comes in? Nothing comes in. Which expense or loss? Charity is an expense, affects charity account. Second effect,
Cash goes out.
cash goes out, affects
Cash account.
cash account. Is everyone clear with that? I am giving one extra transaction. Listen carefully, okay? Be attentive. Nishit,
Yes, sir.
gave rupees 51 from business. Gave rupees 51 from business in the temple of Lord Krishna. Effect 1. Do you pay from business for such things or not?
Yes, sir.
Neil, you don't pay?
No, sir. I think it's a personal transaction.
No, it's business transaction only. See, right now I am taking these classes from Pujair Complex, Subhanpura. Right, we have a big class over here. Every time during Ganpati, these people who keep this Ganpati stall over here, they come here and take 500 rupees from us. And we pay it happily. We contribute that happily from business. So you pay from business also, you pay such amounts, definitely. So Nishit, what would be the first effect? Paid 51 rupees from business money in the temple of Lord Krishna.
Lord Krishna is the receiver.
Okay. Affects Lord Krishna's account. And then cash goes out, affects cash account. So Nishit, when do we write the name of any person in the books of accounts?
Sir, when we have to pay.
Or collect in future? When do we have to remember the name of the person? Either we have to collect some money from that person in future or pay to that person in future, right? So you are giving 51 to Lord Krishna, means you are going to take it back from Lord Krishna in future.
No, sir.
So why to remember the name of Lord Krishna in the books of account? You get the point?
Yes, sir.
You were saying something. Second effect is correct, Nishit. Cash goes out. Tushti?
Sir, donation is an expense
Will
and affects the donation account.
Yes. Nishit,
Or
did you
sundry
understand?
account.
Yes, donation or charity both are equivalent. You can write any of them.
No, sir, sundry. Sundry.
No, you can write donation or charity, correct.
Okay.
Okay, it will be considered as donation or charity itself. Nishit, did you understand this better?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so whenever you donate this kind of money in the temple, if you give 100 rupees to the beggar, you know, many times it happens, you are passing by and then you pay the money to the beggar. All these kind of deeds in the business, if you pay the money, they'll be recorded. Money is involved. But then we'll consider them as which expense? Charity or donation expense. Paras, anything else in your mind?
Sir, yes, sir. You have just told that we have paid rupees 51 to the Lord Krishna temple. So will it be a credit transaction because the name of the temple is Lord
See, what did
Krishna?
I tell you? When do you identify a transaction is cash or credit? When you buy or sell goods or assets.
Okay, sir.
Whenever you buy or sell goods or assets, that only you will buy either on cash or on credit.
Yes, sir.
And this comes in special transaction, third category.
Yes, sir.
So this is neither cash nor credit. It's a special transaction. It's the third breed of transaction. Okay. Cash and credit
Okay,
classification applies only in case of goods and assets purchase and sale. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, so shall I proceed further? All of you are clear with this charity expense over here?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, next one. Okay, next one now. Ansh Parik,
Yes, sir.
the 38th transaction, read it.
There was a fall of rupees 50 in the market value of 100 shares of ICICI Bank.
Yes. What type of
Sir,
transaction?
non-economic
Yes, this is non-economic. Because until we sell the shares, we don't face that loss. What happens in the share market? The price increases and decreases every day. So maybe right now it has gone down, tomorrow it will go up again also. But you don't face that loss or you don't earn that profit until and unless you sell those shares. So there's a non-economic transaction. You try the next one.
It was decided to put up additional vaccine manufacturing unit at Halol.
Yes.
Sir, it is down 3839.
What do you mean by decided view? Only thought of doing it. Did we actually put up or establish the vaccine unit at Halol?
No,
So deciding is a
non-economic.
right now no money is involved. Until you really build up that unit, construct that unit, money is not involved. Right now it's a non-economic transaction. Did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Kasturi, read 40.
So 100 shares of Reliance Industries at rupees 2000 per share.
Yes, tell me the effects.
Cash comes in.
Yes, that's right. What comes in? Cash comes in, affects
Cash account.
cash account. And effect to
So shares goes out.
shares of Reliance Industries goes out. Okay, what goes out? Shares of Reliance Industries goes out. Yes, further.
Affects shares account or shares of Reliance Industries.
Yes, affects shares of Reliance Industries account. Instead of cash comes in, even if you write bank is the receiver, affects bank account. That is also correct. Okay, either you will say bank is the receiver, but this one is more ideal because this kind of money is generally you receive by check only. 41st, we take up with 41st. Sahil,
Yes, sir. Paid for servicing of Harley Davidson, rupees 3000.
yes,
So what comes in? Nothing comes in. Service is an expense.
yes.
So affects
Servicing
service.
is an expense.
So affects service account.
Yes, you did not send me your homework.
Sir, so I thought we were going to discuss it in the next class. Okay, so
Yes,
I'll
but
send it.
homework you have to do and send it. Okay, every day.
Okay, sir. I have done it.
Next,
Yes, sir. What goes out? Cash goes out.
cash goes out,
Affects cash account.
cash account. Fantastic, correct. Is everyone clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now next one, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Paid wages 7,500 to workers.
What comes in? Nothing comes in. So wages is an expense
Yes, which expense or
or loss.
now onwards, whenever you question it this way. Which expense or loss? Wages is an expense, affects
Wages account.
wages account. Yes, then effect to
Cash goes out.
cash goes out. Okay, what goes out?
Cash goes out. Affects cash account.
Cash. Correct, fantastic. I think this everyone who had given me the homework got it correct only. Kashak,
Yes, sir.
yes, tell me 43rd transaction.
Received dividend rupees 2000.
Yes.
Comes in.
What comes in? Nothing comes in. Second question.
Which expense?
Which expense?
Who is the receiver?
Who is the receiver? So here, what questions answer do you get? Neil Makija.
Sir, bank is the receiver. Who is the giver? Who is what comes in? Nothing comes in. Which expense or loss? No expense or loss. Bank is the receiver, affects bank account.
Yes, Kashak. Companies will always pay dividend by check, or they will directly transfer the money to your bank account. Do you understand this, Kashak?
Yes, sir.
So here, if the money goes into our bank account, who is the receiver? Bank is the receiver, affects bank account. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What goes out? Nothing goes out. Which income or gain? Dividend is an income.
Yes, which income here? Dividend is an income. We are receiving the dividend. So dividend is an income, affects
Which
dividend.
affects dividend account.
Very good, correct. Yes, Vyom, tell me the next one.
Paid telephone bill rupees 1,500. What comes in? Nothing comes in. Which expense? Service is an expense.
You'll say telephone bill is an expense.
Telephone bill is an expense. Affects telephone bills account.
Yes, telephone bill is an expense, affects telephone bill account.
What goes out? Cash goes out.
Yes, cash goes out, affects
Affects cash account.
cash account. Perfect. So is every one of you clear with all the homework transactions? Any doubts in that? Today we will take up with two terms. All of you take out the terminologies page. Now, don't write anything, just be attentive. What do you see in front of your screen?
Sir, customer and supplier chain.
Yes. Now, customers are of two types. One is those customers who pay instantly in cash. They buy on cash. They pay you the money instantly in cash. And second are those customers who buy on udhar, credit.
Credit.
Credit means udhar. Okay. Now, if a customer has paid you cash, do you need to remember his name?
No.
No, sir.
No. When do we have to remember a particular customer's name? Particularly when
Credit transaction.
he has purchased on credit. This type of customers in accounting are called debtors. B is silent. B is silent. Don't call it as debtors. B is silent. Okay, debtors. Debtors. B is not to be pronounced. So henceforth, I will never use the term customer in accountancy subject. Whenever such a customer comes across, instead of customer, what term we will use for that person?
Debtors.
Debtor.
Debtors.
Who are debtors? Those customers to whom we sell the goods on credit. Okay. And these debtors are also our current assets. What is current asset? Which easily gets converted in cash.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
Here
sir.
in case of debtors also, will they pay us the money in 2 to 3 months period of time or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
they are also our current assets because they will easily get converted in cash in short period of time. And in the same manner, suppliers are also of two types. One to whom we instantly pay the money in cash. One to whom we instantly pay the money in cash. The other from whom we buy on credit. Other are those suppliers from whom we buy the things on credit. They are called creditors. They are called creditors. Okay. So what is one word you will remember for debtors? Customers. Creditors are suppliers, but which suppliers? From whom we buy on
Credit.
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 So all of you write down in your notebook 10th terminology, debtors. Write down debtors are customers to whom we sell the goods on credit. Can I say the amount is still receivable from them?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
the
sir.
amount is receivable from debtors. They are current assets. Did you understand why they are current assets? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Because
Yes, sir.
because the amount will get converted in cash in short period of time. Even in current assets, now you can include this example. Cash balance, bank balance, goods, debtors, all these are current assets. All of you write down the next term, creditors. So what will we say creditors are? What is the one word for creditors?
Sellers.
Supplier.
Suppliers. From whom? Okay, in customers you'll write to, and in suppliers you'll write from. Whom we, here we sell, now here we purchase. The goods on credit. Is everyone clear with that? Now, can I say the amount is payable to them? All of you? Can I say the amount is payable to creditors? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So they are current liabilities. Creditors are our current liabilities. Okay, but what did we study about current liabilities? The money which is payable in 1 year period of time.
Yes, sir.
So here,
Yes,
do
sir.
we have to pay the amount to creditors in 1 year period of time or not? Because you will buy goods on how much credit? 1 month credit, 2 months credit, maximum 3 months credit. So within that 2-3 months, you have to pay the money to your suppliers. So they are also our current liabilities. See, debtors, if I suppose, suppose Dhruvi, you buy goods from me on credit. Okay?
Yeah.
And I sell you goods of 50,000 on 2 months credit. What is the value of goods I sell you?
50,000.
On how much credit?
2 months.
Means, can I say you will pay the money to me after 2 months?
Yes.
What are the 3 characteristics I made you write for current assets?
Current. The assets which are payable within less than 1 year.
The assets which remain in the business for less than 1 year period of time.
Yeah.
Will the money receivable from you remain in my business for less than 1 year period of time or not?
Yeah.
Because you'll pay to me in 3 months time.
Yes.
So less than 1 year. Second characteristic of current asset.
The amount keeps on changing.
Now see, today I sell you goods on credit 50,000. So can I say my debtors are 50,000?
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow I sell goods of 30,000 on credit to Neil. So tomorrow my debtors will become 50,000 plus 30,000, 80,000.
Yeah.
Then when you pay the money, my debtors will decrease. Again, when I sell on credit, the debtor will increase. So does it constantly keep on changing or not?
Yes.
And what was the third characteristic of current asset?
The cash can be
It
converted.
can be easily converted in
Cash.
cash. So debtors also in 3 months time, it will be getting converted in cash.
Yeah.
So
Fine.
that's why it is a current asset. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we take up with worksheet 4. The last worksheet. What is the heading of this last worksheet?
Excellence.
Excellence.
Last tier, last level of your twofold effects. This will be including combined transactions, and which new aspect do you find over here?
Capital and drawings.
Transactions.
So let us first understand how to deal with capital and drawings transactions. This you will have to write in your notebook, okay? Now, be attentive. What is capital?
The money which is brought by the owner to the business.
Yes. The amount which is brought by the owner in the business is called capital. And can I say owner is the giver here from business point of view? You see, I told you earlier also, we treat business separate from the owner. So if owner brings the money in the business, can I say owner is the giver of benefit to the business?
Yes, sir.
Once again, can I say owner is the giver of benefit to the business?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now understand the difference. If I say her is the giver, affects which account?
Hers
Her
account.
account.
Yes. Ishika is the giver, affects which account?
Ishika's
Ishika
account.
account.
Yes. Sahil is the giver, affects which account?
Sahil's account.
Yes. Owner is the giver, affects which account?
Owner's account.
No, you'll not say owner's account, you will say capital account. Whenever owner is the giver in the business, what will you write in the name of account?
Capital account.
Capital account.
Okay.
Capital.
Okay. Why? Understand the reason why. Kasturi,
Yes, sir.
what is your father's name?
Sunil Kulkarni.
Sunil. What do you call him at home? Sunil bhai.
No.
What do you call him at home?
Papa.
Papa.
Yeah.
How do you people call your father at home?
Papa.
Papa, daddy, pops, bapuji. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Owner is the father of business. Who is the owner?
Father of business.
Father of business.
As you cannot call your father by his name, but you use some adjective. Which adjective you use? Papa, daddy, right? Same way, which adjective we use for owner in the business? Capital account. Do you understand this portion, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So remember, respect the owner of the business. How will you respect the owner of the business? By writing?
Capital.
Capital.
And also one more logic. Why do we write capital? So that we can come to know how much amount owner has invested in the business. As the name suggests, capital means amount brought by the owner in the business. So whenever owner brings anything in the business, owner is the giver. Don't write owner's account. Instead of owner's account, what will we write?
Capital account.
Capital account.
Capital account.
Capital account.
In the same manner, what is drawings?
Any
Withdrawn.
amount withdrawn from the business.
For
Personal
For,
Goods and
for his
service.
personal use.
personal use. For personal use. Any amount withdrawn by the owner from the business for.
Personal use.
So whenever owner is the receiver, you will write drawings account. Owner is the giver, you will write.
Drawings account.
Capital account.
Capital account.
And owner is the receiver, then you will write.
Drawing.
Drawer account.
Capital is the papa of business. Drawings is the mummy of business. Papa earns, mummy spends. Right? So remember it this way. Whenever owner brings any amount in the business, papa, capital. Whenever owner withdraws any amount from the business, mummy, drawings. And one more thing, from business, this is very important. Listen carefully. Everyone listen carefully. From business, when you pay for any personal expense, from business, if you pay for any
Personal expense.
personal expense, then also you will say owner is the receiver. Suppose I pay my child's school fees from business money. I pay fees to DPS school from my business account. I transfer the money from my business account. Then what will I assume? That business has given the money to me and I have paid it to the school. Now business is not concerned what I do with that money. So from business point of view, whenever any personal expense comes, you will write owner is the receiver. Okay, repeat, for any personal expense,
For
For
any
any personal
personal
expense,
expense,
effect will be
Effect will be
effect will be
owner is the receiver.
owner
owner
is
is
owner is
the
the
receiver.
receiver.
And when owner is the receiver, it will affect which account? Mummy's account. Which account?
Drawings account.
Drawings account.
Account.
Is everyone clear with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Write down these things in your notebooks. Write down. Whenever owner is the giver, it will affect which account?
Capital account.
Capital account.
Capital account.
Capital account. Capital is like
Papa.
father of the business, papa of the business, okay? And whenever owner is the receiver, it will affect
Drawings account.
drawings account. Okay,
Yes, sir.
further, you remember that for any personal expense, you remember this triangle. Which triangle? I am showing it to you. For any personal expense, you will remember this triangle. Which triangle I am showing it to you? Who is this? Who is this?
Owner.
Owner.
What is
Yes.
this?
Business.
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 And what is this?
Personal.
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 Personal expense can be anything. It can be doctor to whom you pay your medical bill. It can be school to whom you pay your child's fees. It can be insurance company to whom you pay your life insurance premium. Life insurance again has nothing to do with business. General insurance has to do with business, not life insurance. That is your personal life insurance premium. That is your personal account. So whenever you pay any money from business for personal expense, whenever you pay any money from business for,
Personal expense.
Personal expense.
you don't write that it's a personal expense. You will assume that business gives the money to,
Owner.
and owner further pays
Owner.
for its.
Personal expense.
Personal expense.
So that's what I said to you. This triangle is what you have to remember. Which triangle? Business gives to owner. Owner pays for its.
Personal expense.
So whenever personal expense is incurred, you will write this same effect. What same effect? What will you write whenever any personal
Owner is the
expense?
receiver and it affects
Owner is
drawings
the
account.
receiver. It will affect drawings account.
Vyom,
Yes.
suppose I pay my doctor's bill, but I pay the money from business. Okay? So what we will do is, when you pay the money to doctor from your business, here we have business, here we have doctor. Okay?
Yes.
You paid the money from business to doctor, but I will assume business has given the money to me. Who am I over here? Owner. And I have paid the money to the doctor. Means from business point of view, can I say owner is the receiver?
Yes, sir.
And that will affect which account? Drawings account. Okay, so you don't write doctor is the receiver because business has nothing to do with this doctor. It is my personal expense. So I will assume that business is giving the money to me and I am further paying it to the doctor. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Same way, if from my business I pay my personal mobile bill, if from the business I pay my house electricity bill, if from the business I pay my house groceries bills, then for all of this, we will not write DMart is the receiver, MGVCL is the receiver. Okay, what will I do for this mobile company is the receiver? I will assume business gave the money to me. I withdrew that money from the business and then I am paying for my personal expense. So whenever from business you pay for any personal expense, you will write the effect owner is the receiver and that affects drawings. Take out your worksheet 4 now, that is based on this concept of capital and drawings. So worksheet 4, the excellence including combined transactions, capital and drawings account. Ambani started business with cash rupees 15 lakhs. What comes in the business?
Cash comes in.
Yes.
Cash comes in.
From business point of view, cash comes in the business affects
Cash account.
Cash account.
cash account. Second effect. Now, who started the business?
Ambani is the
Ambani,
giver.
Ambani is the
Yes,
giver of
Ambani is the
capital
giver.
account.
Means
Capital
the
account.
owner is the
Owner
giver.
is the giver. Owner
Capital
is the
account.
giver.
Capital.
Yes, very good. Owner is the giver. It will affect which account?
Capital account.
Capital account.
Because Ambani is the papa of business and we don't call papa by his name, but by which adjective? Capital.
Capital.
Next, Ambani took away goods of 30,000 for personal use. Who is
Owner
the
is the
receiver?
Owner
Owner
is
the
receiver.
Yes, now owner is the receiver.
Drawing.
Drawings.
Okay.
Drawings account.
Drawings
Drawings
account.
account.
When owner is the receiver, it will affect drawings account.
Drawings account.
And what goes out?
Cash.
Cash goes out.
But he did not take cash. He took away goods.
Goods.
Goods
Goods
goes out.
goes out.
Now, yesterday, do you all remember when we discussed that goods given as free samples?
Yes, it is purchase account.
Purchases account.
Very good. Whenever goods goes out but they are not sold, then we will write which account?
Purchase account.
Purchases account.
So goods goes out and affects which account? Purchase account. Third transaction, goods of 500 were withdrawn for personal use, means they are taken home.
Owner is the
Yes,
receiver.
sir.
Owner is
Owner is the receiver.
Owner is the receiver,
Receiver.
affects
Drawings account.
Drawings
Drawings
account.
account.
drawing account. And second effect,
Good goes out.
again goods are taken. So goods, what goes out? Goods goes out, affects
Purchases account.
Purchase account.
purchases account. Okay, paid for life insurance premium for wife, rupees 5,000. What comes in?
Nothing comes in.
Which expense?
Life
Life
insurance
insurance
premium.
Life insurance is an expense.
It's a personal expense. Is it a business expense?
No.
Okay, write it this way. Life insurance premium. Life means what? Life means your personal life. And here to it is your personal wife also. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Now, what did I tell you? If there is a personal expense, then?
Drawings account.
But first you must write
Owner is the receiver.
owner is the receiver, and that will affect which account? Keep this in mind.
Drawings account.
Keep this in mind whenever you come across
Personal expense.
personal expense, in the effect you will write,
Owner is the receiver.
Owner is the receiver.
and in the name of account you will write.
Drawings account.
Drawings account.
Is that clear to everyone? What goes out?
Cash
Cash
goes out.
goes out.
Affects
Cash goes out. Cash
Cash
account.
account.
cash account. Is this clear to everyone? Now we proceed further.
A personal car was sold for rupees 1,50,000, and out of this, of cash, 1 lakh was brought in the business.
Now everyone be attentive. Suppose today I bring 10 lakh rupees in the business. How much?
10
lakh.
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 Now, how do I manage to bring 10 lakh rupees? Number one, I am a cash rich person and I already have 10 lakhs at my home. Okay. Number two, what if I don't have 10 lakhs?
Loan.
I may borrow from my friends or relatives.
Yes.
Number three, what if my friends and relatives also don't give me the money?
Bank loan.
Loan.
What if bank also does not give me the money?
Sell things.
Yes, then I'll sell my personal property to manage to raise 10 lakh rupees. Maybe I sell off my house at some location. Maybe I sell off my car, jewelry, anything. Is business concerned? How did I manage to get that money?
No,
No.
sir.
Is business concerned? Did I sell my car or sell my house or sell my jewelry to get that money?
No, sir.
No.
Business is concerned. Finally, you are bringing 10 lakh in the business. So that is what is coming in the business. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
so over here also, does this sentence personal car sold for 1,50,000 makes any difference to the business?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No relevance. This has no relevance to the business. How do you manage to get the money? Business is not concerned at all. What is important for the business? You are bringing how much amount?
1 lakh.
1 lakh. Okay, even out of 1,50,000, you are not bringing the entire money. You are bringing only
1 lakh.
So from business point of view, what comes in?
Cash comes in.
Cash comes in.
Cash
Cash comes in.
affects
Cash account.
cash account. What goes out?
Nothing.
Nothing goes up.
No income.
No income. Who is the giver?
Owner is the giver.
Owner is the
What
giver.
is the giver?
Owner is the giver. Affects
Capital account.
Capital account.
capital account. So the portion of the transaction, personal car was sold for 1,50,000 has no relevance. Now, paid for son Anand's college fees rupees 2 lakh rupees. What comes in?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Which expense?
Personal.
Personal expense.
Call.
We write for personal expense.
College
College
fee.
fees.
Owner is the receiver.
Owner is the receiver, not college is the receiver. Triangle, you all remember? Do you all remember the triangle?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Business, college, owner. We will assume business gives the money to the owner and owner pays it to the college. So from business point of view, owner is the receiver affects drawings account. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
What goes out?
Plastic or
Cash goes out.
Cash goes out affects
cash account.
Cash.
7 to 15. You'll try in homework.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So worksheet 4 is also completely over. 7 to 15 you all try in homework. I'll discuss the answers tomorrow and thereafter some more homework examples I'll give for the next week. Okay. Bye everyone.
Bye,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.